I felt like I was boxed in. Like I couldn't, if you know, you know. Hey guys, so my name is Tiye and I'm a fashion designer based in Brooklyn, New York. I specialize in custom garments for birthdays, proms, baby showers, and all that good stuff. But I really just have a passion for fashion, and I just want to share a little about myself before I get into this channel. So a question I get asked a lot is, how did I start to sew? I actually taught myself how to sew. It was 2020 during the pandemic and I had nothing to do. Well, I was in school, but I came home and the virtual learning just wasn't it. So I just stopped doing my work. Like, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all, I just stopped doing my work. I was trying to find different things to do to keep me occupied because I felt like I was boxed in. Like I couldn't, if you know, you know. So I went to school at University of Buffalo. I studied mechanical engineering for about a year. It wasn't even a full year, to be honest. It wasn't a full year on campus. I did half a semester and then a little bit more than half a semester because we were asked to come home in March of 2020. So from there to about March 2021, I was doing work online. I actually got asked to leave the school. I just couldn't do the online learning, or I guess my mind wasn't in the position to do the online learning. I had straight A's. I had 90s, 95s, 100s. Like 80s were rare to me. Failing was rare to me. I really just did not like the online school system. So I really just found solace in crafts. I found comfort in making things, whether it was sewing, whether it was doing makeup on my own face, whether it was doing my hair. I remember doing knotless braids in front of my bathroom mirror for 7 hours instead of doing my homework. Maybe that got something to do with my little undiagnosed ADHD, but that's not the point right now. I'm telling you, I had chemistry, physics, calculus, and I'm sitting in my bathroom mirror doing knotless braids. Yeah. But anyway, I started getting in touch with my creative side more. So my mom had bought me a sewing machine years before for Christmas. So I decided to use that sewing machine, figure out exactly how to use it. And it was through that sewing machine that I started making bonnets. Once I started making bonnets, I was like, all right, I got the gist of the sewing machine. Like I literally started selling bonnets probably like the first month I started sewing. Like that was crazy. I had ordered fabric from Walmart. It was like real crappy fabric and people was buying it. People really were buying it. So I was like, all right, maybe I got a little something going on. So they were buying it and I'm like, all right, this is taking off. So I did like pink and purple, blue and pink, purple and blue, and I was shipping them. I was dropping them off. I probably had like 30 orders the first time, or was it 15? But I had a lot of orders and I was just so surprised that people had so much trust in me. Eventually, when I got really comfortable with bonnets, I started switching up the colors I would do for bonnets. Then I started recreating clothes I had in my closet. So say I had this shirt, right? And I wanted to make another shirt like this in pink. I would lay the shirt down on the pink fabric and trace it and basically make this shirt for myself, but without buying a pattern in store and without buying the shirt itself. So it's kind of like I'm tracing the fabric over the other fabric, if that makes sense. So that's what I did. I always used to DIY my clothes when I was younger. Like I did tie-dyeing. I went through a phase where I bleached everything. I went through a phase where I put spikes on everything. You know when like girls used to cut the rips in the shirts and then like tuck it in and like tie it? Yeah, I used to do that. I went through so many different phases of DIY fashion, DIY room decor, just DIY stuff in general. So I guess it makes sense that I do design now. I would say that I started to sew by accident, but at the same time it was also kind of in my blood. I was that kid that would like play dress up 24/7. My family would have like old carnival clothing because like they would play carnival, like it's Trinidadian culture. They would have scraps of the carnival costumes and I would just put them together and wear them and put on shows for my whole family in the living room, and it was like a thing. I did this every weekend, and if I had time I would do it during the week. So since I'm talking about my designs themselves, I'm like, I might as well just show you a design that I made. So this is a custom corset dress that I made for myself. It is like sized to my own measurements. which is why the back isn't even able to zip up on this mannequin. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. You can catch me on TikTok, Instagram at Tiye's Ting. I just document my work. I show the stuff that I do. I show my clients. I talk a little about the business side of things. But if y'all want, I can go into depth on the business side of things here. I can't wait to share. I can't wait to share my fashion journey with you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.